Our second startup pitching is SAK. SAK starts by selling shin guards for football players, enabled by 3D body scanning technologies and high-quality protection materials used by the military. If you know who is Neymar, Pogba, Bernardo Silva, or even Jardel from Benfica, they are SAK's clients. Their end game is to be the reference brand for customer tech protection. The CEO, Cristina Albuquerque, made this video pitch for you.
Could you imagine that in a world dominated by large sports brands, players like Bernardo Silva, Pogba, Neymar, or Benfica, or the French national team would wear custom-made protection gear developed by a Portuguese startup called SAK? It is true. I'm Cristina Albuquerque and I'm SAK CEO. And I'm Madalena Albuquerque, SAK COO. Back in 2017, Cristina and I were sitting comfortably in our international corporate careers, and we decided to invest in a Portuguese startup in the sports arena. And guess what? We loved it. We built a team, and now we're ready to grow SAK internationally. So this is how it started. A lot of interest in football, one mandatory equipment, shin guards, and large brands were clearly not addressing this problem properly. And players really hated wearing shin guards. So we developed a 3D scanning technology that captures unique details of athletes' legs and allows us to produce tailor-made shin guards. But there's more when it comes to differentiating SAK shin guards from the rest of the shin guards in the market. First and foremost, they actually protect athletes. And in a very interesting test we've done, we could even demonstrate that SAK shin guards are resistant to certain types of bullets. We've also made shin guards that are much more comfortable, not only because they are well adapted to the athlete's legs, but also because their inner materials hold them stable throughout the game. Last but not least, SAK shin guards inspire performance. Athletes can personalize them with those they love and bring to the field the people that inspire them to play at their top. So we went on to prove that there was space for a brand like SAK. Just look at how many athletes in top clubs choose SAK despite the fact that they could use any other brand in the world. Nothing could make us prouder than being the choice of the elite. But of course we understand that elite players are only a small fraction of the market. There are another 264 million of players out there playing football on a daily basis. So we created a portfolio to address their needs too. And we partnered with some of the key sports retailers in Europe to reach them. And for global reach, we go online. Global reaching marketplaces and also our own web store with a top experience when it comes to personalization. Very easy to use with many options to choose from. Our design team actually supports each and every customer that personalizes their shin guards. So everyone can get top quality shin guards with amazing designs. Looking at the reviews our customer leave us, I would say we're going in the right direction. And this is just the beginning. We want to grow SAK internationally to allow anyone, anywhere to have custom-made sports protection gear. We will massify customization by turning our 3D scanning technology into mobile. And finally, we want to get smart. What if these shin guards could give you metrics and KPIs and improve the game? But it doesn't end here. We are already able to produce other protection gear using the same technology. So, it never ends. We want to be the reference brand for custom tech sports protection. Want to join us on this ride? Get in touch and we will tell you all about it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hello?
Hi, we are here.
Hello, Madalena and Cristina.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, thank you. Hi, Tomas.
Thank
And
you. So I have a first question from my side, and is what made you fall in love with SAK at the first place?
Well, first of all, I think everyone, football and sports is about love, right? About passion. And we loved sports already, and SAK already had an history namely of convincing athletes to wear, and being such a small brand and having such a differentiated product already when we started, that was what in the beginning made us fall in love. And then the fact that we really thought that we could add value to the company, we could add value to the management team, and we really had a vision to take SAK to the next level.
Okay, thank you. So we have one question from our partner, Ana Paula Reis. So she is asking, what is so unique about the SAK shins?
I'll answer that. So basically, three main reasons. One, they protect athletes contrary to what other brands do. Most brands they focused on football. They are much more concerned about the t-shirts, the boots, and the rest of the gear. Not so much on shin guards. So they haven't put much into it, and the shin guards are really bad quality. You could see in the video player from Egypt cutting Adidas shin guards because they are not comfortable and they don't really feel the added value of the protection. So the second thing is actually also that comfort. By digitalizing the players, you offer a shin guard that is fully adapted to the player's legs. Then we use that database to create shin guards that are adapted to many people's legs without necessarily having to scan them. And finally, the personalization aspect, which brings kind of the inspiration side to the shin guards. You can personalize them with really anything you want, and many players, they go completely naked from any of their values to the pitch, and they can bring, their family, their motivation quote, whatever inspires them to the field. So these three things really make our shin guards completely different from other shin guards in the market.
Great, thank you. So we have another question from the audience. So Antonio is asking how COVID affected your business and what measures did you take?
Well, since we work in football, it obviously affected us quite a lot. We have three sales channels: online, retail, and clubs. So retail and clubs are closed, which means this part of our sales are completely stopped, even though we keep in touch with them. Then online, we keep selling. Actually, we estimated zero sales just because football is not happening. But these two things make us at least sell something, which is inspiration. We are getting a lot of orders for inspiration of young athletes that are at home or loved ones that are really missing playing football. And the personalization aspect helps a lot. And also we have other products such as compression equipment for recovery and also for the game, but that's also helping a bit on sales. But of course we are being affected as for the time being, but we also think that as football is coming back, this effect will slowly, stop being a reality. In terms of the measures, what we've done is obviously stop any variable costs that were not getting the returns that we expected. We've also put as part of our team in layoff in terms of production, because the big orders from retail are not happening. And used some of the measures made available by government and banks to startups.
Okay, we have another question from Pedro Gameiro about the market. He's asking what is the size of the shin guard global market. Maybe you can go deeper on that and tell us a little bit about your roadmap in terms of other sports you are developing products.
Yeah, that's the point. We estimate this market to value around 1.4 billion, and we really believe that. And we are not considering that every player will wear shin guards. Amateurs don't have to wear shin guards. Some of them do, some of them don't. But professionals and registered players, they have to wear shin guards. But this is only football and this is only shin guards. Then there's accessories that we also sell. And then more than that, there's other sports. We already have people asking us to develop a product for hockey, for of course futsal, that's a bit obvious, or even for horses, to protect the horse itself, not the horse rider. So we don't have the addressable market for all these sports. There's also fighting, combat sports, or skiing, or rugby, or American football. So it never ends, as we say. Sorry, Tomas, you're in mute.
Sorry, I'm muted. So we have a question regarding fundraising. So is SAK looking for investment? For what, when, and how much?
Yes, we are actually raising a Series A of around 4 million euros, and this is really to take SAK to the next level. We believe that honestly this is the right timing to invest in SAK, because we have taken care of all those aspects that are typical to physical products companies, like logistics, like processes, production, scalability. That is all taken care of. Now it's all about tech. It's about massifying customization and about massifying AI in sports. AI in sports, of course, this is a trend in the market. There's funds investing in AI in sports, but this is mostly a reality for now for the elite. And we want to democratize the access to it. We want our shin guards to be a device, the perfect device for sensors that give you a lot of information. And this can be applied, of course, to the elites of football, but also to esports. You're at home and you have your shin guards, and it measures a lot of things, and you compare with your friends. Or this is super useful for scouting or for fan engagement. Imagine after COVID times, it's going to be a bit different the way people enjoy sports, even when people go back to the stadium. Imagine that you can share some information about the performance of the player after the game, or even in the future in real time. So the investment is mainly for international expansion of the existing business, but in parallel with this more tech idea of getting AI to be a reality for everyone, AI in sports, and the part of customization. You will be able to scan your own leg in 30 seconds sitting at your place, rather than coming to our office or to a store, and you can be in Australia. You don't need to meet anyone, okay? So that's the three things we want to invest in.